I've been working here for 3 years, but I've also been a patron here for over 10 years. We have very loyal customers, and we find that our customers are travelling from far and wide, from the hills, from the western suburbs, from the coast, and then we also have a really strong community feel here. In particular with the kind of the Big N group and On William, collective of all businesses in Northbridge kind of banding together. It's become a real community vibe. So we get all kinds, and we get new people all the time as well. So a real cross selection, ranging from students, with Central TAFE just up the road as well. We get students, and then ranging through to pensioners as well, that have been coming here for years and just love foreign film. The community vibe, I think, definitely started, for me, was palpable about 5 years ago. Working in Northbridge, it's become even more apparent because I've gotten to know the other business owners here. I've become, a part of the On William Collective and things like that. Even when different things are happening, like we all notice if someone's renovating or someone's relocating, and we all know each other. I think we all, we kind of really band together. So definite sense of community here. Northbridge is somewhere you can go and it's vibrant. There's always something happening. I love the free performances at the Piazza that have been happening over the past couple of years. My niece performs there doing ballet. So that's just really lovely for us to come here and experience Northbridge, not just for the nightlife and the cafes, but also during the day and all the things that it has to offer during normal hours. It's gotten a much more of a family feel as well. I've noticed a lot more families coming into Northbridge, especially with screenings that they have at the Piazza, with the art gallery and the museum so close by. I always notice lots of students here for excursions. It's got some great buildings here. They're either doing photography or they're just learning about the area or something like that. It's just vibrant. It's vibrant, and it's somewhere where you can see, we've got such a cross-section and a very multicultural area here. So for me in particular, working on all the festivals here, all the foreign film festivals, then seeing that selection, say for example tonight we're opening the Russian festival, so the whole Russian community comes in and they stay and linger for the whole week in Northbridge. Between films they'll go out and have a coffee somewhere on James Street. So it becomes more and more of a multicultural kind of centre. Cinema is a way of experiencing a country outside of the cliches, immersing yourself in its language, and I think it really it kind of breaks down some barriers maybe. I think with film and with music as well, it transcends language. So even if you can't speak the same language as someone, I think you leave the cinema with a better understanding, and I think that if we can do that to an individual, that will translate when they go back to their own community. So I think it's really important to have these kind of things. Even when we have like festivals, all kinds of festivals, the Pride Festival, for example, the foreign film festivals, any kind of event that they have at the Piazza, anything that's bringing the community together in a positive way is, I think is paramount to what we're trying to promote here. I've been to Soho, and there was a real community vibe there, to the point where it was like a little self-sufficient little city, but not to the exclusion of others. They always welcomed, which I think is really important as well. But people lived, worked, breathed there. They did everything there. Their social life was there. So they didn't really have to travel far for anything else. But in that sense of community, it does make you, I don't think it necessarily closes you off to other communities or the wider metropolitan area. I think if anything, it kind of makes you appreciate that and makes you more open to other people outside what you're used to. God, I've been working in this industry for 4 years, and even now when I sit in one of these cinemas and I watch a film, I always marvel at the fact how humans want to band together and sit in a dark room and watch a film together. It's just innate. It's in us, the need, and that afterwards they'll go somewhere on the strip and get a coffee and talk about it. To do things, eating is such a social thing. Just to gather is such a social thing. And I think that's been with us forever. It's primitive. It's the sense of belonging. I think everyone needs that, no matter where you're from. I think you always need to feel like you're connected to something. It's something that's inside us, and I don't know that anyone can explain it. It's just that that's the way we are. I think it's, collective thought that we all need to belong, and so we do. Yeah, I just saw like a hairdresser open up just next to Lake Street Liquor, which I loved, because there's a few down on William Street as well. But just that's because more and more with businesses like that, people come and they can spend the whole day here. That is something that I think would be ideal for me. Somewhere where you can go, you can meet someone for brunch, you can go to the cinema, go to the art gallery, go have lunch, have a picnic in the piazza, then go get your hair done, or go, things like that. I love any business that's run by its owner as well. I think that really changes the way things are run, because the owner is the one behind the counter selling you or providing that service, so it becomes a lot more personal. So businesses like that, which we see a lot of on William Street, things like that, just to kind of keep it local, I think, but at the same time be welcoming to anyone that might visit.